Welcome to Allen's Day, or Allen's Evening. It's the first week of January 2024. It's cold outside, no snow yet. Good time to be working in the garage. Tonight's mission is still on upgrading lights and fixtures. So let me show you what I got going on. You saw me changing out these bulbs in here. There's just a little over 200 of them that I changed. I still got about 10 more that I got to change out, so I'm saving the planet. I'm upgrading LEDs. So the next mission I got to do is I've got some old fixtures that also need some upgrading. That's this old light here. I made these light pods or frames or standing lights probably 2 decades ago. And what I use them for is working on vehicles and working on construction. What these are is these are light boxes that are off of or from underneath the Speedway gas station canopy when that was tore down years ago. Me being the recycler, I went and recycled them. And I don't know, I got probably 20 of these fixtures. I made 3 of these into these portable lights here. And I've got 4 more out in the barn that I used up. Well, it's time to change those out and upgrade them. Reasons for upgrade. These lights go through phases. This originally when I started switching out lights, it was mercury vapor. That was the hot item. And then it was high pressure sodium. That was the next thing on the list. And then it went to metal halide. And that's what these are, is metal halide. And after it went from the metal halide era, it went to fluorescent. And that's what was up in these fixtures, up on the ceiling. Now, the flavor of the month is LEDs. So that's why I switched these bulbs out to LEDs and switching everything else out to LEDs. These missed a couple of upgrades in there. So I'm switching these over to some LED fixtures in here. Reason being is these things suck a lot of freaking power. There's heavy, there's a big transformer in there. You got to have a cooling fan in the back side here to keep this box cool. So LEDs, way to go. LEDs. Amazon shopping again. This is a LED ceiling light right here. So I have to see if I can get this light fixture, gut this whole frame out, and put it into here. And you know what? They probably already make some LED flat light fixtures, something or other somewhere, that I could probably just buy something. But nah, I'll convert these and get a couple more decades out of these fixtures here. So, well, let me get this tore apart, and we'll see if we can fit that fixture into that light box, and put a couple plugs and stuff on the outside, and have some more work lights. That's the big bulb in there. It's a little different than a LED. Yeah, each one of these different light types, they go through their phases, and about a 10 or 15 year span. So who knows what's next after the LEDs. Oh, looks like I put 1225 of 07. I put this bulb in there. You can see all the stuff that's involved to run just that simple light bulb. There's a transformer, there's a capacitor in here. Like I said, I got to have this ventilation fan, all just for a light bulb. They got them condensed down a little bit now, so let me finish taking this thing apart. Oh, that thing's heavy. Well, let me get this box cleaned up, and I think I'm going to leave that fan in there just for now. I decided to take that fan out of there. I need to get over the fact that this is new technology. I don't need to cool it. LEDs will keep themselves cool. I'll save the fan though. I can't bear to throw it out. We've got kitten action tonight. Taz. We are back at it again tonight. Little change of plans though. Design change. Originally, I was going to put this fixture laid on that box, but that fixture is about 24 inches long. So I found a better option. This fixture here is 22 inches long. So also at the shop we are upgrading all the lights, and so I checked the lights that we got for that project, and these are shorter lights. So guess what, I'm doing a swappo here. They're the same ones. So these fixtures here, this one is 155 watt, and it only draws 1.29 amps, which is pretty good, and it's at 5,000 Kelvin, which is a very clean white light. So, oh, little distraction here. Cats are coming in here to see what I'm doing. Come on, Taz. You can come up here and get in the party. This fixture over here, it is 100 and, oop, get out of the way, cat. It's 166 watts, and it's that same 5,000, so it's a shorter light. Got to do a few modifications to get it in here. This fixture, now this fits down in between, and now I just got to notch it. I get this thing to sit flush, and then I could just cap this off either on the top or the bottom on here. Well, let me get started and try getting this notched out and get these lights mounted, and we'll go from there. Here's what I came up with to get that fixture in this hole here. Just took a cope out of this edge right on here so that the light will drop down in there. Get it sitting in there, and I'll run some screws from the side. So these are all aluminum housings here. They're nice and light. So 2 cuts right there. Duck bills for sheet metal. Put that on there. coming over here. We got that set. And come in this direction and give it another pinch. Well, let's see if see how our light fits in there now. Get the stuff out. What a surprise. Change of plans already. Those copes that I just put in here to fit that back of the light, I didn't need to do that because if I stretch these sides out, I can fit the light in and push it out. We'll be okay though. Just don't tell anybody I did that. The other two won't make the cope in there. So the next step here is start doing some wiring. Looks like we got pretty straightforward wiring. We got a green for ground, white for our neutral. Pink, we don't need that one. That is for the dimmer circuit, which we're not going to have on here. That can go back in the hole. Purple, same deal. That's for the dimming circuit. That goes back in the hole. And got to get these. So matchy-matchy between this cord here. These wires go through here. And we'll get her set up. I'll show you what we got. 3 more times and I'm done. The next step of the operation is I've got to get power from the other side of the light to the back side of this plug. And the way I had this set up before is I had about a 20-foot cord on here. That way I could plug things into here, and also it'll plug the light in. Let me get this tore apart, get some cord on there. Now the cord that I'm using, it is a 14.3 SOOW. You need to make sure that it has that SOOW on there because it's water resistant, and it just does a better job with UV and walking and stepping on it. So I'll get this cord put in the back, put a plug on there, and we're going to be all set. I am going to change this entire receptacle out, not because it's not rated correctly, it's just that I don't like that style of plug. Now the difference between these two is you can see how the wires, you got to loop them and put them on the sides here, as compared to this one here. You can put them on the sides, but they do have a spot that put the wire in the back of the plug. It's just a little easier to work with, and I like those. Even though this is a 20 amp receptacle, I don't need 20 amps receptacle here, but don't ever skimp and put a 15 amp receptacle on anything that you do in life. There's absolutely no purpose or reason for it. For one of those 59-cent receptacles, all you're looking to do is cause yourself all kinds of trouble, and they are dangerous, and you're going to burn something up with those. I've seen a lot of fires with a 15 amp receptacle. So check all your receptacles, make sure they're 20 amp. We are all ready to start wiring this up. I got my power cord right here, power cord / extension cord. Got the light wires coming up from the back side with a Romex clamp. Now let's get her hooked up and get some power to this thing. Found something else that I like that I'm switching over to a few different things. These are these cord ends. They have the male and the female, and they have a LED light in there. And I found another use for these, and I'm going to get some more of these. They're just a good way to check and see if a circuit is on. So there, we got a light. We can tell if we got power on, so it's a quick little power tester too. Don't know if it's recommended for that. I don't know if you're supposed to use it like that, but I'm going to use it for that. Let me get the cord end on here, and we'll put some power to this thing and get her fired up. And we have light. We got the old fan hole I got to fill up. Went and sheared myself out a little piece of white aluminum. Put a little of my favorite adhesive on here. This is a Bostik Marine. It's sort of pricey, but it does an excellent job on a little bit of everything. It's an adhesive and a caulk. So I'm just going to put a couple little dollops on here, and I'll run a couple small little screws in there too to hold it in place. Smack some on there. Smack this up in there, and we are going to be all set. Couple other little holes in there I got to take and seal up. But there we go. That'll keep the critters from making a nest in there. Time to make a filler piece for the bottom here. See, we got 22 and about 3/8 by 7 and 7 1/4. Let's go over to the shear. Got ourselves a piece. Get this marked out. Slide her in here. Find the mark on this side over here. Oh, there it goes. 22 and 3/8. And here we are. Now I need to put a return leg on here before I cut it down the other direction. Handbrake, and bend her up. Lock down the handle, and grab a hold of the bottom and bend her up. There we go. One leg bent on there. One filler piece. This white aluminum, this is what I use on trailer repair, trailer sides. It's got this plastic coating on here. So I'll just peel that off, and it's nice and clean. Here's what we ended up with. Took a couple of copes out of there, cope the corners. Drop this down into here. Snap it in. There we go. I got a couple of screws on there, and we'll be all set. And let there be light. Worked out pretty nice, I think. Got my panel on there. Got about 30 feet of cord on here that works out to for plugging in. I got my extra power 20 amp power outlet right back here. It's nice and lightweight, and it's got a 165 watt LED in there. Should last me for quite a while. Turned out pretty nice. Thank you for sticking around with this light upgrade. This is just some of the stuff I do in the shop in the winter time. Just caught up on some of this putsy stuff, and it looks like Taz wants to get in on the action here, the shop cat. Well, talk to you guys later on the next project. I won't show you all the details. I got 2 more boxes to put together, and I've got 4 more fixtures in the barn that I got to change out and put this style of light in there, since it works in these housings pretty good. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.